Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Babakagere Imo TV. I am Morire Rabila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the national news. Oba of Benin moves to reconcile OPC factions. We have given security agencies enough tactical and technical support, Minister. Sheikh Goni dismissed soldiers were tried in accordance with extant laws. Vigilante arrests gunmen terrorizing Anambra community. Man, 5 relatives die after traditional marriage in Enugu community. And finally on sports, Chan 2023 qualifiers, Super Eagles fail to fly in Ghana, lose 2-0. Now the news in detail. Apparently worried by the raging supremacy battle in the Oodua People's Congress, OPC, the Oba of Benin, Omo Noba Enedu Uku Akolopolo, Ewari II, has promised to wade into factions crisis rocking the group by collaborating with other relevant stakeholders. The decision of the Oba came after the factional leadership of the group led by Otumba Wasiu Afolabi and Prince Oshibite Oodua paid him courtesy visit, laying claims to the leadership of the group. According to the monarch, the social-cultural roles of OPC cannot be overemphasized, and as such, the two factions must be reunited to achieve the purpose the organization stands for. He said the palace would involve relevant stakeholders and top Yoruba royal fathers, including the Ooni of Ife, Obadeye Enito Ogunsi, to amicably bring the two factions to a roundtable talk. Moving on, the Minister of Communications, Professor Ali Antony, has said that the telecom sector has done marvelously well in providing enough security technical support that will help in curtailing the multiple security issues in the country. Pantemi, who was speaking while inspecting the Kanu, concluded 4th second data center with 0.7 petabytes capacity on Sunday said, from the digital economy sector, our responsibility is to provide services and give support to security, and we have over time done that effectively. He said today we have synthesized the SIM card data, introduced the policy of NIM and SIM registration. This is to tell you that we have done very well in giving our mega support to the Nigeria security. I am sure we have done what we are supposed to do effectively, and I have no doubt that if our interventions are used, they will greatly address security situations in the country. The minister added, although I am not even a member of the National Cybercrime Council, which is at the office of the National Security Advisor, we still sanitized the system and provided facilities for security institutions to leverage and be successful. To the next story. The Nigerian Army NA says the 2 soldiers it dismissed from service were tried in the headquarters 241 Race Battalion, Unguru, in connection with the murder of an Islamic cleric, Sheikh Goni Gashua Aisami in Yobe. The Director of Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, in a statement on Sunday, identified the 2 soldiers, Lance Corporal John Gabriel and Lance Corporal Adamu Gideon. Nwachukwu said the soldiers were dismissed after facing trial at the headquarters 241 Reese Battalion, Unguru, on Saturday, having been indicated in a report of a board of inquiry set up to investigate the unfortunate incident. He said that both soldiers were charged and summarily tried to failure to perform military duties and conduct prejudice to service discipline.
You are all aware of what happened almost a week ago, where these service personnel of this unit, and they went out to commit atrocity where the Nigerian police personnel arrested them. And thanks to Almighty Allah, we are able to do what is needful. This is the second phase of what transpired. The first phase was we initiated a military police investigation together with the Nigerian police, and the report afforded them, gave us the latitude to sanction them based on the sections of our Armed Forces Act. And now they are officially dismissed regiment from the Nigerian Army. We are taking them to our sector headquarters in Damaturu, which the sector will now hand them officially to the Nigerian police so that they can face the civil prosecution. Obviously, these men can never represent us. We are being paid by the Nigerian taxpayers' money to hold guns and defend this country. But what these soldiers did is not a true reflection of the Nigerian Army personnel.
Some gunmen terrorizing the Okija community in the Iyala local government area of Anambra State have been arrested by the town's vigilante operatives. Okija was among Anambra communities where hoodlums, referred to as unknown gunmen, operated camps in bushes where they kept kidnapped victims during the height of insecurity in Anambra State. The community recently appointed a former state chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Kenneth Emekayi, as coordinator of communities vigilante services. Emekayi told journalists at the weekend that his group has dislodged many of the criminals operating in the area, most of whom have confessed to many of the heinous crimes in the community. In a video clip sent to journalists by the head of the vigilante services, the arrested criminals were seen confessing to the attack in the palace of the traditional ruler of Okija, Igwe Okezie, and the recent invasion of some of prominent indigene of the town, Chief Osi Ondigulu, during which they made away with over 100 pump-action guns purchased for the town's vigilante group and some cars. Moving on to another story from the national news this hour. The Akutara village, Adani, in Uzo, Unwani, local government area of Enugu State, has been thrown into deep mourning following the sudden and unnatural death of 6 persons in this village at the weekend. The deceased and 8 others hospitalized were said to have been found to be unconscious with foaming discharge from their mouth in the room they slept in after attending the traditional marriage of one of them, before they were confirmed dead in the hospital. Confirming the incident, the state's police public relations officer, Daniel Undukwe, DSP, said the Commissioner of Police, Enugu State, Ahmed Amani, has ordered the state CID Enugu to launch a full-scale investigation to unravel the circumstances surrounding the death and hospitalization of the victim. Undukwe said police received a report alleging the death and unnatural death, SUD, of the 6 persons and 8 hospitalized on Saturday, August 27th at about 9:30 hours. Adding that the CP, in addition to ordering full-scale investigation, has commiserated with the families and friends of the deceased, while calling on residents of the community to maintain peace and support the police with necessary information in the ongoing investigation. We'll go to the last story coming from the sports angle. The Black Galaxies of Ghana have defeated the Super Eagles B team by 2-0 at Cape Coast Stadium in Ghana. 2 goals in the second half from the Ghanaians ensured that the home-based Super Eagles have a tall order in the return leg in Abuja on Saturday. Though the game was cagey in the first half, the Ghanaians were the better side in the second half, with Afri Bena converting from the spot in the 50th minute and Seydou Suraj getting a second in the 87th minute to put the game past the Super Eagles. The Super Eagles fought violently to get even after going a goal behind as their game were on to no avail, and were then open to a soccer punch as Suraj unleashed a shot from close range that Adewale could only punch into his own net with 4 minutes left. Ghana are looking at making a return to the CHAN after missing out on their last 3 occasions, while Nigeria will head into the second leg thinking of how they could overturn the defeat to make a return to the competition after missing out on the last edition in Cameroon. That concludes the national news from BGI TV. Before we go, some major headlines. Oba of Benin moves to reconcile OPC factions. We have given security agencies enough technical support, Minister. And on sports, CHAN 2023 qualifiers. Super Eagles fail to fly in Ghana, loses 2-0. For more updates on YouTube, our handle is Babagide Imo TV. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell, select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagide Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Bagide Imo _22. For other placements of your goods and services, coverage of events and function, please dial the phone number streaming on the screen for advert placements only. Thank you for watching. I am Rrør Rabila Lawal. Have a wonderful week ahead.